It's much better known, Romania, as it was before,
Oh,
after
much
we
better.
joined NATO and the EU.
You have a higher profile. You're a member of the club. Not only a member, but you are as I said earlier, a pillar. You are somebody that is working hard to be to make the contribution. Not only that, but we rely upon you, and hopefully, I know you can rely upon us as well in the United States. It's a strategic partnership. The strategic partnership that was signed several years ago between our countries was not just rhetoric. It was not just a diplomatic document. I think it was real. There was a spirit behind it that was very real.
Yeah, it was proposed first time in 1997,
Yeah.
when President Emil Constantinescu and the ambassador of Romania in Washington, Mircea Joana at the time.
Mircea Joana
Now-
Constantinescu, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
They launched it when President Bill Clinton came to Bucharest.
Yes.
And we own that. Everything happened, I guess, because of the wonderful work that Ambassador Alfred Moses, who was the American ambassador in Bucharest by the time, made here and in Washington. So after Romania was rejected at the NATO summit in 1997 in Madrid, because we had another summit in Madrid now, 30 years after, almost, 1997, 25 years, Bill Clinton paid a visit in Bucharest. And everybody loved him, and I guess the way that hundreds of thousands of people wave and make a very good welcome to President Clinton, I guess it helped to the American administration and at the time.
Well, if I may add also,
Please.
you had at that time, and you still have, but I mean, you had very good leaders. You had very good politicians. You had very
You
good
think so? Because
representatives.
we believe it's the worst in the world we have.
I'm talking about the person you mentioned, Mircea Joana, for example.
Right. Mircea
currently
Joana.
Deputy Secretary General of
Yes,
NATO.
Mircea Joana. We wait for him in 2024 as President of Romania.
Very possible. He's a very talented person.
Very possible,
Very smart.
yes.
And I think a man with, you would call him that he's foarte deștept.
Foarte deștept.
He is very intelligent, and he knows the West, he knows the East. He knows
US,
but you've had other people like, I don't know, Dudu Ionescu.
Constantin Dudu Ionescu,
who was the Minister of Interior and Minister of Defense, very strong personality, but also someone who knows these issues very well, and therefore is very respected by people in the West. You had Ion Mircea Pașcu.
Ioan Mircea Pașcu, former Minister of Defense.
Minister of Defense.
2000, 2004.
Yeah.
And many others. That's right.
Many others. You had very talented people. And your current Prime Minister, Nicu Ciucă. You know, I met him.
I know.